-2, 8, and 2 comma 2, and they're saying this graph, this cubic function, has horizontal tangents at these points. Perfect question. Thank you for choosing this because I didn't get the chance to show a problem like this. So here it has horizontal tangents. Perfect. Okay. So let's look at this function and tell me how many unknowns we have. 4. If I have in an equation, in a problem, 4 unknowns, 4 variables, how many equations do I have to create to solve and get 4 variables?
3.
How can I get 4 variables if I only have 4 variables if I only have 3 equations or 1 equation? Please say 4.
Wait, someone said 4.
Oh, I didn't hear. I have my beanie on. I'm hiding my hair from you. Okay. Good. Yes, of course. Absolutely 4. There is no other way. Good. Awesome. Okay, so then I have to come up with 4 equations. Can anyone give us 1, 2, 3, 4? Any of these 4? Well done. Good. Can anyone give me any equation and how you get it out of 4? Ready?
Solve for A.
I want an equation. And how do we get it?
I mean, we can do differential to get one equation.
Okay. Okay. You're not talking about differential. Okay. Differential does not equal derivative. So you're probably talking about derivative. Am I correct?
Sorry, I was walking downstairs.
That's
Yes.
okay. That's okay. Just making sure for everyone. I'm ready.
So derivative here, it's going to be 3.
Yes.
AX squared.
Very good.
And then plus 2BX.
Awesome.
Plus C.
Excellent. What do I do with this? Yes. Awesome.
Now you have 2 sets of points, correct?
Excellent. How do I continue? Awesome. What does this mean? So let me write the points here so I don't have to go to the...
Let's plug the points in for X. So plug in -2 for X.
Good. So I have 3A -2 squared plus 2B -2 and plus C. Good. And how much does this equal?
So now that's going to equivalent to 12A, 0 equals 0.
Yes. Because it says at those points, it has max or min, horizontal tangents. Awesome. That's our first equation. And I'm going to simplify it. And I have 4 times 3, which is 12A. And then I have minus 4B plus C equals 0. Excellent. Brilliant. I got my first equation. 12A minus 4B plus C equals 0. Great job. Good. We have to create 3 more.
Do the same thing, but with a positive.
Very good. So then I have the same thing, but this will be 12A. This will be positive 4B. And this will be plus C. And this will be 0. Right? The same thing. So when I plug in here, it's positive. When I plug in here, it will be positive. And then C. That's awesome. Brilliant. I got my second equation. Good. I need 2 more.
the difference between the two equations, and you'll wind up with negative 8b equals 0 or b equals 0.
2 more equations, please. I can't use what I have and create a third one. It's not gonna, I need 4 different conditions, totally independent.
Plug 2 and negative 2 into the.
Of course. Plug in negative 2 in here, and what do I get? I would plug it in, but what do I get? Okay, I'll plug it in first. Negative 8a plus 4b minus 2c plus d. How much is the answer?
8.
That's it. That's all I needed you to say. Thank you. And then the rest one is the same. The other one is the same. So I have 8a plus 4b plus 2c plus d equals 2. Awesome. We have 4 equations, 4 variables. And you notice that here d is 0. Okay, here's what we're going to do. The easiest way possible, I think. I'm going to create a matrix with the coefficients. So this method is called the inverse matrix method of solving systems of linear equations. 4 by 4. This is a 4 by 4. 4 equations in 4 variables. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 12, 12, negative 8, 8, negative 4, 4, 4, 4, 1, 1, negative 2, 2, 0, 0, 1, 1. We're going to enter this matrix. Let's do that. I'm going to share my screen and go to the calculator. Let's do it. So here, second and matrix, second and matrix. And we are going to select A. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Second and matrix. We're going to have to edit first. Okay, so we edit. It's a 4 by 4. 4 rows, 4 columns. 4 rows, 4 equations, 4 columns, 4 variables, in other words. And I enter by row 12, negative 4, 1, 0, 12, 4, 1, 0, negative 8, 4, negative 2, and 1. Last one, 8, 4, 2, and 1. Good. And get out of there. I don't mean to do anything of that kind. I'm going to stop sharing for 1 second. Now, so this is what it's called the coefficient matrix. Now I want to create a matrix that is 4 by 1, 0, 0, 8, 2. So this is the coefficient matrix. We denote it by A if you want. And we're going to denote by lowercase b the column matrix, 0, 0, 8, 2. So this is the free terms matrix, the matrix of free terms. So we go back, I'll share. So with second and matrix, I'll go and edit this time matrix B, which is a 4 by 1, and I enter 0, 0, 8, 2, 0, 0, 8, 2, and get out of there with second and quit. I'm going to stop sharing, and because this is the last step. There are certain restrictions here. Not all matrices have inverses. So this method doesn't always work, right? So what we have here is basically matrix A multiply by the matrix of variables A, B, C, D. This is a column matrix, A, B, C, D, equals lowercase b, which is this. When we multiply on the left by A inverse on both sides, with matrices, multiplying from on the left or on the right makes a big difference. So when I multiply x equals 2 by 4, I can put 4 in front here. I could put 4 in front here or 4 in the back, or following 2. It doesn't matter. But when it comes to matrices, when I say on the left, I have to have matrix A inverse on the left. So finally, the variables, A, B, C, D, the matrix of the variables will be A inverse times B. And that's what we get, how we get the answer. So let's do that. So now I call matrix A, just call it. Put power -1 on it. Where's my -1? Right here. And multiply by exactly what you saw on paper, matrix B. When I hit enter, I get a matrix that is a column matrix, and it will have A, B, C, D with their corresponding numbers. So A is this, B is this, C is this, D is this. And that's our solution. And this all comes from algebra and pre-calculus, mainly from algebra, college algebra. So I got that x equals 0.1875, 0, -2.25, and 5. Which means, what does that mean? It means that the cubic function looks like this. This, 0.1875 times x to the third. Then x1 is 0. So then minus 2.25 x and plus 5. Because x squared, this is the coefficient of x squared. This is the coefficient of x, is the free term. This is it. And you can go back and check. Thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. Good problem.
Are we gonna have something like this on the test? Because I don't really remember.
I was just waiting for that question. I would not go on without waiting for that question. We already know the answer. If it takes you 15, 20 minutes to solve a problem, then I'm only testing one problem. But this, it took me 20 minutes or 10 minutes or 7 minutes because I needed to explain. Just entering, getting the equations and entering them in matrices, that should take at most 5 minutes. So this is not a 10-minute problem. It's a 4-minute problem.
So I guess that's like a good rule of thumb. If it takes you
If
over 10 minutes, typically we're not going to be tested on it.
If it takes me 10 minutes, it should take you 3 minutes because it takes me 10 minutes because I need to explain. Once you understand what you're trying to do or what needs to be done, it should take you 3 or 4 minutes.
So then is this going to be on the test?
Anything we do in class can be on the test.
We've all just been working so hard. Can we get a hint?
So the question basically is asking me to narrow down the material. So,
I mean, I've had that in past classes.
yes.
Those questions answered.